All right, round one is in the books for Spencer Lee versus Thomas Gilman. Spencer Lee takes match one. And, coming into it, I didn't know what would the match look like. Are you going to see Spencer Lee try to come out early like we've seen him do his entire collegiate and freestyle career, try to get up big and, just maintain that lead? Or is it be more of a chess match? And it comes out more of just a hand fight, positional battle early in the first period. It's Spencer Lee that gets put on the shot clock first. Spencer Lee gives up the first points, 1-0 Gilman in the first period. And then we see a late single leg, standing single from Spencer Lee to Gilman's left leg. Standing, takes him out, and it's 1-1 at the break. And at this point in time, it really felt like it was anyone's match at that point. Gilman was definitely doing a good job controlling center, moving Spencer, but was having a hard time getting to legs. He got in on one time, quick stalemate to be honest, and it's stalemate, they back to center, and it's Spencer 1-0 at the break. Go to the, or 1-1 at the break, Spencer's lead. Second period starts, and it's, again, the key exchange here was Spencer Lee shooting that right-handed single, which it's notable because you watch his first two matches, high crotch, high crotch, high crotch. The only attack I saw him fire was his high crotch to the other side. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was, because I know I was thinking coming into this match is like, man, that high crotch was getting him, he was shooting across the body we were talking about, kind of getting a little out of position. How is that going to work against someone with heavy hips like Thomas Gilman who has good re-attack counter scores? And then it's a little bit of a curveball, I feel, from Spencer Lee shooting the single leg. And so he gets to another position, whizzer from Gilman, and then Gilman scrambling, and the leg ends up in between Gilman's legs, if you can imagine. So Spencer Lee is on the attack, leg in between, and then he's able to wrestle out of it and gets the two. And then he transitions to basically a reinforced bar tilt, okay, which is like classic Spencer Lee, takes him right to his back, and he holds him there. And you're thinking like, that happened like a minute and a half to go to make it 5-1. And it's almost like, is he could be able to just hold this position the last minute and a half? It seemed like maybe he could. Gilman's able to turn down, no more turns for Spencer, and it's 5-1 with Tyler, how much?
Like 30 seconds left?
No, way more.
Oh, no, it was a minute. It was a whole minute.
It was like, I think it was a minute and a half even. And so 90 seconds-ish to go, and you're thinking, there's a lot of time. And the other thought I had in my mind, because there were so many questions about Gilman based on what we saw at Final X last year. Hadn't seen much of him competing this year. But I just said as I'm watching this match, this is world champion Thomas Gilman. This is, basically peak of his powers Thomas Gilman. He just looked like he has that. He looked great yesterday. I thought he looked good in this match today. So you're thinking he can continue to pursue. And the tank for Gilman is strong. He continued to attack. He gets in deep on the single, and this was another key exchange. He gets a single, and it's like high in the crotch, right? And they're standing. And Spencer's not able to fight it off, and then lifts it, and he puts him down, and it is close. Did Spencer land in danger? Did he land chest down? It was kind of on the side. In real time, I was like, oh, I think he landed in danger. Tyler thought, no, definitely not. And everyone else was like, no, definitely not.
One thing to note, too, is the Penn State corner challenge, and the interaction, the sequence happened immediately in front of them.
Yes.
Right in front of them.
Right in front of them. And Gilman, knowing tactics, being a smart wrestler, knows if I challenge this, I go from down 2, which is a takedown away, and he would have been leading with a takedown, to if the challenge fails, you're down 3. But on the other side of the coin, if the challenge goes through 4 for Gilman, he's in the lead by criteria. So I could tell, you could see it in Gilman's face. He was not sure. He's like, I don't know, a little bit of wavering or unsureness. And he ends up accepting the challenge. They look at it, and it is pretty clear that Spencer didn't land in danger. So it was just 2 for Gilman, making it 5-3. Failed challenge, 6-3. Spencer gets a little time. He's able to hand fight and ends up taking match 1, 6-3. Great first match, surprising first match, just in not necessarily that Spencer won, but how it all played out, how good Gilman looked really throughout the match, but it's Spencer Lee that's scoring the points. And what we know about Spencer is a guy that can score in bunches. So cannot wait for match 2. That's going to go down this session. Tyler, do you have any other thoughts before we?
One thing that I wanted to talk about, there was a moment in the first period where Gilman was in deep on a single leg and they just blew it dead.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned quick stalemate on that, and I was surprised. I don't know if they thought Spencer was in a compromised position, but the time that Gilman had to finish that was short. And one thing you know about Gilman, like he'll get in, and it's like he's workmanlike in his finishes sometimes. Sometimes he's got to get in position, pull it in, get up to his feet, finish, and he just did not have a lot of time for that finish. But there wasn't a loud protest from the Penn State corner in that moment, so maybe there was something that we kind of missed in that exchange. So great first match. Cannot wait for the second round, but we got to get back inside because there's other action happening. Thanks. See ya.